This video will serve as a walkthrough for using GuruOS. So the point of GuruOS is this is the first ever operating system where you can leverage a course maker, gamified community builder, and team of agents all trained and working together to build an info business selling courses, products, consulting from scratch, or run an info agency where you help businesses expand beyond their little local client base and sell their services globally, like a yoga studio packaging their information into a yoga course, or a gym running an info empire, or simply clone the businesses and business owners into an operating system to help them automate their business in different ways and sort of rent out this whole operating system. Now, the inspiration behind GuruOS is, number one, info businesses are just the easiest business to start. They have little startup costs, high margins, and they're the one business model that probably won't be automated away because when done correctly, as this does, they're built on things like personal experience, custom frameworks, communities with real living humans, and a unique brand. This is stuff that AI, no matter how capable it gets, will never automate away. Plus, in addition to getting the GuruOS software, buyers will get my product creation and launch academy that will take them through 30 plus videos on how I've come up with different product ideas and different niches and then launch them to help educate people on how to properly launch products, including what's working now in the marketing and JV Zoo space. So they're getting a whole training academy that will walk them through what the software will help automate a lot of. All right, so what you want to do first is create a workspace. And a workspace is just a way to organize a specific business that will have all similar courses and communities in it, including a certain payment processor that will be used, autoresponder, and API keys. So we can create a workspace, for example, for a client we're working with and have their API keys, their Stripe processor in that so it doesn't get mixed up with the other products that we sell. Now, to create a workspace, you're going to just click this button here and use our subdomain, or you can use your own domain as well if you want, and just give it a name. This should be your business name. And as you'll see here, you can use this wizard that will walk you through training your operating system and then even creating your first course if you want. Now, if you don't want to go through this whole setup, you can just exit out of it and then click one that's already set up or the one you just created. And then the first thing you want to probably do is go to knowledge base. And this is the main knowledge base that all the agents will pull from that you use. So we're going to click on knowledge base, actions, edit. And then if you want, you can give the whole knowledge base an overriding prompt, like you're going to act as Ben Murray and talk in a happy, exciting tone, in all the content you create. And then we can upload any information we have already. For example, certain experiences we want to create in our course, have AI help pull, any sort of like transformations or frameworks we want to specifically include, any sort of style or information from like another influencer. You could upload files, even just paste in websites. And then what's nice about this is that whenever we go to use like course agents or coaching agents, instead of having to train an agent over from scratch, we can just click a button, as you'll see, that will just use this main knowledge base. So we don't have to keep training all these agents over and over. It's just sort of one operating system. All right, then to set up your course, you want to click on, make sure you're under membership, courses, and then go to create new course. Now we can create a course manually where you already have the videos ready, you have the text ready, or generate it with AI or a AI course agent. So to set it up manually, we're just going to click manual, give it a name. Then it will look like this here. And we can do things like assign a coaching agent, as you'll see, assign a community to it that we'll create. We can go to settings here and add an instructor to it. And then we can easily create different modules, which will house a certain specific amount of lessons, like module 1. And then under the different modules, we can have our different lessons, like content lesson that's just text, video lesson, audio lesson, etc. Now we can also use, if you don't have a course, you can use a course agent to build you a course from scratch. So we're going to click on course agent, create agent. Now we can just use the main knowledge base we already trained, or if you want to train it on top of that, we can click create new knowledge base, and only this agent will know that specific information. So we can train the knowledge base or just skip it. And then you can clone yourself if you want into an agent from scratch, or use some of these like evergreen agents we've already created. Like for example, this one will help write courses around mindfulness, anxiety, etc. These evergreen type of agents. So for example, we can pick this type of agent here. Click update, and then it's going to walk you through creating a course using our framework for what we found works best. So just sort of asking ChatGPT, build me a course around, say, anxiety. The output is going to be something that people aren't going to really get results with, and isn't going to really sell for very much. So say we wanted to create a course on overcoming anxiety. So we'd tell it what we wanted to create the course about. And then we can pick from sort of like a quick overview ebook, something deep dive that we can sell for thousands of dollars. And essentially this, I'm just going to sort of do this quickly. It's going to walk you through this process we've created for building courses that really get results with real frameworks and transformations. You can choose to add your name, have AI decide it. And then what it's going to do is it's going to generate the outline of the course. All right, so now it's generated our course outline. Now, note that this isn't the final written text of the course. I mean, this can be good enough for many people if you just want to sort of ad lib and record the videos. But if you want actual, like the written out ebook or written out thing that you can just put into like an AI voice and have it recite the course, you'll want to generate each lesson that is outlined here in detail. Now we have this two-part process because it's just not possible to give AI one prompt and then it actually generate a course that people will actually get results from and be able to charge a lot for. So now we can click this button here to generate, for example, this lesson out in the full actual spoken or written text. All right, so what we can do is copy all this and put it into a Google Doc. You can also go down here to just save the response or save course, and it will create the course with all the modules for you already in our membership courses. All right, so what we can do is you can use marketing agents, as I'll get to in a minute, to turn that text into slides and then just record the course, or use an AI voice, as we're going to show you in the training. Or you can go to course actions, lesson templates, and turn the text just into a nice looking template. Either you customize it or you can use some of the ones we're providing you. And then this will make, instead of just black text on a white page, into something that looks way more high end, like an ebook only in a portal that people buy. Or if you want, you can actually turn it into an ebook by simply making a full text course, adding all the lessons under one module, and then choosing to add some images if you want to each module here that it's generated, and then going to preview our course, just the ebook course, and then you can actually go ahead and download it here as an ebook to sell. So there's three ways you can do it. You can create video courses, the ebook, or just have these lesson templates that make the text into something that looks high value. All right, now that we have our course, we can add a community to it. And you want to go here to course actions, assign a group, and then you go over here to create the group. So we go here over here to create our community, give it a name. Whether it's free or paid will depend on the course we created, whether that's free or paid. And then we can do things like check out a whole group landing page where they can join the group from just a landing page, edit all the specific group members. And then we can go here to click community and visit the actual community here. So we can have multiple communities, maybe some for like VIPs, one for like a main one that's free, to capture leads. Now, whenever someone goes to access our community right off the bat, we can choose to, if it's free, capture their email and add it to our autoresponder. Now, as soon as I click to join the community right away, it just shows the community right here. And that's because I've already logged in as this guy. But if I wasn't logged in, you would have to enter your email, and then that allows you to generate free leads that you can then sell your courses and remarket them to. So the community will act, just like Reddit, for example, where you can type messages with photos, videos, respond and like different comments. Now we have a leaderboard here where it has different leaderboard times, and there's gamification settings, which is what really makes this better than like school or the other community builders, where if you make a post, you go through a lesson, you can even share this viral referral link. And if someone joins through your link, then you can get points. And the points can go toward different rewards that you can actually see and unlock. So you can get like a coaching call with this guy. If you get like 80 points, $300 off, what other sort of rewards that you want to create, you can incentivize people to get them by getting points and then even getting badges as well. And to do that, what we have to do is go to settings, gamification, where you can go ahead and choose your gamification points for each thing. If you don't want gamification at all, you just enter 0 for all this. Create your badges, create the rewards you can get, and then assign the rewards after 20 points is reached. Then you get to unlock a coaching call. Now, in addition to the gamification, you can add things to your community such as products, blogs, events too. So products are in addition to your course you're going to sell. And what people can do is whenever they're, again, on sort of your ecosystem here, they can click product. And then this will have your different courses available. If you provide coaching, people can buy coaching here. You can even sell like agency services or physical products. To create a product, you're just going to click this button here, give it a name, and then how much it's going to cost. And if this is an affiliate product, you can enter like your affiliate link here. If not, it's going to use the payment processor you integrated for this workspace for people to buy. All right, so now we can start using coaching and lead agents. And there's 2 ways to use these. One is you can actually you can create a coaching agent to appear in your actual community. And the way you do that is you go to membership, courses, and then course actions, assign coaching agent. And we can assign this guy here. And then whenever they go to the actual course, they can see this agent here who can help guide them through getting success with the course. And only this agent will be in the course here. Now, in addition to having a coaching agent inside your course, you can have agents that are outside, like on landing pages, lead pages, that can do things like capture leads, send people to your high-ticket webinar. And we do this by going to coaching agents and creating an agent, and either using the old knowledge base or using a new one. Then we can choose from all these specific coaching agents that are different than the other types of agents. For example, this agent here, we'll see their persona, image, or we can just simply use one we've already created by going to edit. And you can upload, first you can go ahead and upload any logo for what they're going to look like, their avatar, customize things like the display message, the bubble at the bottom here. We can add a image if we want. And then we can do things like capture their leads with these things called content blocks. So for example, after one message, if you say, hey there, you can offer, you want a free video on the 4 steps to launch your product, and then it will capture the person's email, and you can embed this on landing pages or anywhere. or after 3 messages, after they've interacted with the agent a little bit longer, then it can go ahead and capture their email. And depending on what upgrade you get, it can also capture testimonials, ratings, and other things. It can even send people to webinars, like GoToWebinar. And we can customize everything about this agent, including the welcome message, the default response, questions it can ask. And then to embed the agent, you simply go to embed and embed it as a pop-up or as an inline that's not a pop-up. And we can interact with the agent before it goes live by just going to preview, clicking the button here, and then we can interact with the agent to see how he's going to respond back to us. And just like your communities that were free, whenever people go to join the community, you can capture their email. We can also use these agents to capture emails as well by integrating your autoresponder and then sending it to a specific autoresponder sequence or webinar sequence. Okay, so we have coaching agents, course agents. We can use marketing agents in addition to do things like write sales copy for pages. It can create. All right, now as far as creating the landing page for these courses and products, we can go here to membership, courses, and then customized course landing page. So each course you create will come with its own landing page you can choose to use if you want. So you just click this button. You can choose from different templates, add your own branding and logo and colors, and then just use the simple point and click editor here to customize the headline, the features, the testimonial, and even added sales videos to it. And this particular template will look like this. Whenever they click get access to it, it will use your Stripe gateway or your payment processor that you've integrated for this workspace to go ahead and accept the payment and the price that you've chosen for this particular course. And communities also come with their own landing page too. We just go to groups and then visit the landing page for the community, or customize the group landing page this way. And if they just join the group that way, they can go ahead and capture their email, or they can pay to access it. Now, as far as actually writing the copy or even getting the leads to buy these actual products, that's where marketing agents come in. So marketing agents can do things like write sales copy, write JV pages, write swipes, basically everything that we use to launch a product, including running pre-launch ads, creating viral reels, the marketing agents can assist with. So you're going to go to marketing agents, click create agent, and again, it can just pull from the whole knowledge base, and choose what type of agent you want to create. So we have agents that are sort of specialized in different types of things, different types of writing styles. Edit the profile if you want. And then there's 2 ways to use this. Now, first is simple mode, called default mode, where we've trained this agent to write out the marketing materials the same way that we do using our frameworks. For example, if you want to write a landing page, it's going to use the same sort of system and framework that we've used to create our landing pages or create our JV pages or even bundle deal pages, and write emails like when the product's live the way we write them. And it can even create graphics materials like particular graphics for slides for your video course, for ads, pre-launch ads, social media posts, Instagram posts, that way. Now, you can also use freehand mode if you want to have more control over creating the graphics or creating the scripts to sort of go back and forth with the agent. We've also made that available. So say we wanted to create a sales page. Now, what we want to do is make sure that the agent we used has been trained on the course that we just created. So we just created a course. What you want to do is upload the course to your main knowledge base or even just this agent so that the agent understands the thing that we actually are going to sell. And then choose, for example, a sales page and say, now write out the front end sales page for the perfectly profitable product system. So that's the course we just created and trained the agent on. So what it's going to do is analyze the course and then write out a custom copy for that product in the way that we write our sales pages. And then you can go ahead and save the copy, copy it, or regenerate if you don't like the response. And then again, we can use these marketing agents for not just the copy, but to create social posts, video reel scripts, JV pages, product boxes, infographics, slides, everything to help market the product and then get the traffic to it. So we have everything here from creating the product from scratch, packaging it in different ways, adding that community to it, and then getting the traffic and leads, and even putting people through funnels with the lead agents and the coaching agents that can send people to autoresponder sequences, send people to webinars if you want. I mean, everything's here. That's why we're calling it sort of an operating system with human employees all sort of working together in specialized roles, trained on one specific knowledge base on your business. Now, there's way more, of course, to GuruOS. This is just sort of a quick walkthrough video. So we have detailed tutorials here. We're going to be adding help articles and knowledge bases here. And of course, we want your input to how you think that you would use this. If there's any additional features or ways that we should change it around. This is a very long-term project that we have to help people build the info businesses or info agencies from scratch that will be around long-term with real brands and transformations. So hopefully this video helped you get started, and check out the tutorials for more in-depth training.